What if the walls that surround us conceal a darkness far beyond what anyone could imagine? What if the nightmare was happening just beneath your feet, in the house next door? One girl vanished without a trace. Her father's secret, hidden beneath the floorboards, underground, where no one could see. A hidden world of darkness, secrets buried underground, and a story so horrifying it defies belief. In 1984, one man set in motion a crime that would remain buried for over 2 decades. But it's not just a story of cruelty. It's a puzzle still shrouded in mystery. This is the case of Josef Fritzl and the underground prison beneath his house in Amstetten, Austria. A story that begins with a plea for help, but ends in an unthinkable revelation. In a quiet corner of Austria, the Fritzl family appeared ordinary to neighbors. But behind closed doors, Josef Fritzl harbored a darkness unknown to even his closest family members. His daughter, Elisabeth, born in 1984, was a bright, caring young woman with her whole life ahead. Yet on a seemingly normal day, everything changed. It began with a simple task. Josef asked Elisabeth to help with a broken basement door. But as she stepped inside, she entered a nightmare, unaware she was walking into her father's trap. He drugged her, chained her in a hidden underground chamber, and sealed her fate. For 24 years, she would live in an underground hell, completely isolated from the world above. It was 2008 when life above ground took a drastic turn. One of Elisabeth's children fell critically ill. Hospital staff, puzzled by the child's condition, prompted authorities to investigate. What investigators uncovered beneath the house was beyond anyone's worst fears. A concealed prison, long forgotten. The police discovered Elisabeth's chained, imprisoned form, a victim of unimaginable abuse. Josef Fritzl was arrested and charged, ending 2 decades of silence. Neighbors noticed strange behaviors, but nothing definitive. Some saw Elisabeth's odd absence or heard unusual noises, but no one suspected the horror unfolding beneath their feet. The case baffled investigators. How could such a secret remain hidden for so long? The investigation revealed a complex subterranean facility built to keep the family's secrets secure. Josef's meticulous planning, reinforced walls, hidden entrances, concealed his brutal crime for years. DNA evidence linked Josef to the children's births, and the biological relationships raised disturbing questions about motives and control. Yet what drove a man to such calculated cruelty? Josef's behavior showed signs of obsession with control and dominance. His manipulation and isolation of Elisabeth reflected deep-seated psychological issues. What warning signs were missed? Could this have been prevented? Experts discuss the alarming red flags that often go unnoticed in cases of long-term abuse. But this is where things get strange. While Josef claimed he imprisoned Elisabeth for her protection after she became pregnant, the truth was far darker. She was kept there not for her safety, but for his perverse control and power. The children born in darkness, raised without sunlight, emblematic of the hidden horror beneath the town, concealed even from neighbors or authorities for decades. Josef Fritzl was sentenced to life imprisonment, but questions remain. How many other cases like this might still be hidden? Could there be undiscovered victims? And the true extent of Josef's psychological identity? This case is a haunting reminder. Evil can lurk in the most familiar places. The house of horror that was hiding in plain sight leaves us pondering. How well do we truly know those closest to us? And what signs might we be overlooking in our own communities? The underground nightmare of Amstetten served as a chilling revelation, a story of neglect, control, and the resilience of hope amid darkness. Sometimes the biggest mysteries are right beneath our noses,